identified trans residents and set up surveillance. When Tran saw law enforcement again, he fled a second time. This time, the aviation unit was ready. The video from the helicopter shows Tran driving erratically and recklessly through the community. And then the inevitable happens. He strikes an innocent bystander, a person who had nothing to do with this investigation, who was simply going about their day, was hit by a fleeing predator who was so desperate to avoid arrest that he endangered everyone around him. Tran's vehicle flips. He's pulled from the wreckage and arrested. The message Can Tran's case demonstrates that predators are not just dangerous to children, they're dangerous to entire communities. They will lie, flee, and hurt innocent people to avoid accountability, and they must be stopped. Case number 3, the monster with a million images. Frank Corso, a living nightmare Sheriff Chronister, used one word to describe 69-year-old Frank Corso: monster. And then he said something that should chill every American to the bone. This is what keeps us up at night. This is what movies are made of. Law enforcement received a tip that Corso possessed child pornography. They obtained a search warrant, executed it at his residence, and seized his computer. What they found defies comprehension. 1 million pornographic images and videos of children. 1 million. Think about that number. Think about what it represents. 1 million instances of a child being abused. 1 million pieces of evidence of crimes against children. 1 million reasons why this man belongs in prison for the rest of his life. But it gets worse. Corso's daughter and her 4 young children, his own grandchildren, lived in the same house. 4 innocent children living under the same roof as a man with 1 million images of child sexual abuse on his computer. Frank Corso is under arrest. Those 4 children are now safe. The dark reality child pornography isn't a victimless crime. Every image represents a real child who was abused. Every video documents a real assault. And the demand for this material fuels the continued abuse and trafficking of children worldwide. When law enforcement arrests someone like Frank Corso, they're not just removing one predator from the streets, they're disrupting the entire market for child exploitation material. Case number 4, the human traffickers, Devonte Faru Harrison and Marcel Wash, the rescued victim. This case represents the heartbreaking reality of human trafficking in America, but also the hope that law enforcement can rescue victims and bring traffickers to justice.